We got some very interesting new Assassin's Creed Shadows info. Maybe you already heard that a co-op mode is coming. Got a lot of thoughts on that. I want to give you a quick update on the pre-order refunds, but first, Ubisoft China released the second dev diary a bit too early. Then IGN in China posted it as well, and now you can just easily find it on YouTube, for example, on Triton's channel. And the big highlight in this video is certainly a first look at the settlement. It's called the Homebase in Shadows, and Ubisoft will give you an acre of land, which like 43,000 square feet, and they can put buildings down as if you're playing The Sims or Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's insane. You can create roads, put down settlements, decorations, wherever you want. It's really a game changer. Like when I heard that the settlement from Valhalla would be back in Shadows, I wasn't that excited, but this next level, like your settlement can now look completely different from mine, and it also has a ton of possibilities for co-op. So let's go over that. Of course, leave a like if you are curious about Shadows and want to support the channel, and let's go. But first, I have to tell you about Linked, a game made by Ubisoft, EA and Bungie veterans who were kind enough to sponsor this video. There's a free demo out right now, and yes, the art style immediately stands out. I was really surprised by the depth of the town builder and community feature in this game, and combat is really fun as well. Like sure, you got familiar weapons like a spear and sword, but also more unique ones like a battle board you can use to fly around and then deal damage to enemies, a guitar, and a breacher you can use as a battering ram or to fire at enemies from a range. And there are many ways to customize your loadout and build. You can earn outfits for your character, and again, also make your own base and style your own space with a ton of different options. And they can go out into the world again, fight repeatable bosses, summon allies to help you in battle. There's really a ton. And again, there's a free demo out right now for a limited time, after which the game goes in early access with way more content on October 22nd. So again, check the special link in the video description. That would really support the channel as well. And now let's get back into it. Yes, Inside Gamer reports that Assassin's Creed Shadows currently has a co-op mode in development, which is scheduled to release post-launch. It has been in development for a long time though, so not something they're now adding because of the delay, and I think it was probably already planned for at least 2 years, as I remember Marc-Alexis Cote, the vice president of the Assassin's Creed franchise, noted in September 2022 to website VGC that Red will be supported for many years with expansions, with growth, with a bunch of things that I will not reveal. Like we normally only see DLCs and free content updates, so he must be teasing the multiplayer here already. And I think I know when they are planning to launch this, but first, what could this co-op mode be? Like I saw many people immediately jump to, okay, of course this means that one person plays Yasuke and the other Naue, and sure, this could maybe look cool, but if you think about it for a little longer, it really doesn't make a lot of sense for multiple reasons. For one, the whole idea is of course that both characters play completely different, so the person playing Yasuke has to charge into a camp, but that would alert everyone, which would then completely destroy the fun for anyone playing Naue, as your stealth run is basically ruined. But also the other way around, if you play Yasuke and want to do a stealth run with a Naue player, well, you don't have a grapple hook, so you cannot reach the same areas, make way more noise. It really doesn't work together. Co-op worked in Unity because everyone was the same character. Sure, you could focus on particular playstyles, but all were capable of the same things. And the special heist missions were also really stealth focused, giving you bonus rewards if you remained undetected. Like, that would already not work if one person would be Yasuke and the other Naue. Now, I think we get to make our own shinobi for the co-op mode in Shadows. The code name for this mode is also Leak, which I think kinda gives it away. Maybe you remember this tweet from Ubisoft: call your shinobi recruits for support in combat, strike together for the Leak. Yeah, I think it's linked to this, with Tom Henderson from Insider Gaming, who actually reported on this co-op mode, agreeing as well. So, as you might know, in the single player there's a Brotherhood type ability, or like a call to arms from Odyssey more recently, that would summon a lieutenant. In Shadows, you summon a shinobi you can probably outfit yourself, similar to the Yams Vikings in Valhalla. And the cool part about these characters seem to be that they can use both Naue's and Yasuke's exclusive weapons and gear, as it has a shinobi outfit here with a rifle, while that is something a Naue cannot use only Yasuke. So I think that's another cool part that this co-op mode will bring, brand new combinations of gear and weapons that are not possible in the base game, as Yasuke and Naoe have a completely separate loadouts. Like even their katana is different, as Naoe's katana is a bit shorter. Meaning that in the single player game, if you have good equipment for Yasuke, you also have to look for good equipment for Naoe. But in this co-op mode, your shinobi can likely use everything you've collected for both characters, or at least way more. And that is also how it worked in Unity, but also how it will be in Assassin's Creed Jade. In this mobile game, you actually make your own character at the start and then improve it during the single player campaign, but you can also do special co-op missions with that character and up to 3 other players. These come in different difficulties with higher rewards. You can start them in stealth, but they mostly end in a boss battle where you have to fight. But I think the cool part about the Shadows co-op is that it could be a bit of both. Like it could have a stealth focused mission from Unity, but in terms of gameplay it will be more like Jade, as both are an RPG, so it can also have really combat heavy missions. In Jade you can also fight mythical creatures together, which would also be possible in Shadows, because they will of course eventually explore the Japanese mythology. Just my speculation of course, at least infiltrating huge Japanese castles together sounds like a lot of fun. In Jade and Unity you can also explore the open world together. I'm curious if that's possible in Shadows. I am not expecting it, because then having it post-launch would kinda suck, because then high chance when this mode releases, you have already done everything in the open world of the base game. But I think it will be really focused on specific co-op missions, although it would be really cool if you could invite your friends to your home base and show them your creation and then talk to an NPC to launch the missions, as your home base seems to be completely separate from the open world. Of course, let me know what you want to see from the co-op mode in the comments down below, but I think it would be really cool. It could also be even bigger, like a standalone thing like Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and that one launched 3 months later. I think we will have to wait a bit longer for the Shadows co-op mode, but my prediction would be December 2025, unless the delay of course of Shadows pushed that a bit. But why I think that is that is also when we got the biggest update ever for Valhalla, the Odyssey Valhalla crossover. And this resulted in the biggest month for the game since release, and like it's really great to get people back into your game around December, so then people can spend Christmas money towards microtransactions in your game. So it's in a company's best interest to launch like a big update in December, so we will see. And again, I had an update on the refunds for if you already pre-ordered the game. So the Ubisoft Store page now notes that all processed Ubisoft Store pre-orders will be refunded within 14 business days. And they also here for the first time show the new pre-order bonus if you pre-order for the new February 14th release date, which is the first expansion for free. Like, let me know in the comments if you got refunded as well at other retailers. Ubisoft told me that the collector's edition orders should stay, by the way, but the price will go down as they removed the digital items. Again though, we should wait on a retailer level on how we get a compensation for the extra money that we paid. So we'll keep you posted. Subscribe of course for everything Assassin's Creed Shadows if you haven't already. A like on the video would really help me out, and check out my recent video on the future of Assassin's Creed Beyond Shadows by clicking on the screen. I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.